Awesome. So we are here, Tyler and I, identical twins.
Really?
Yeah. With Amanda and Neil and Jason.
Your hair is different.
Well, when we were younger, we had bowl cuts. Yeah. All around our heads, so we looked kind of like Evelyn Evelyn. Crazy. And I feel a close connection with you guys, because you guys have a close connection with conjoined twins. I feel like we've got this good energy going on right now.
Yeah, we're like a magic circle that Neil's not a part of.
All right. That's so sad. Anyways, first question. So this is for Amanda, but, you know, whatever.
I'll answer.
You're one of the... All right. She's one of the busiest people I know. I'm been reading your blog and all that, and the blog about all the emails you answered in one day almost made my head explode. And so how do you keep yourself going? All my friends who like do a tenth of what you do complain about how busy they are. And so do you have like some secret drug or formula or something like that?
It's not a drug. Every morning I try to wake up and clear my head and meditate and kind of make a list of the things that I know I need to actually get done. And then, you know, kind of look at the inbox and go through. Actually, maybe I should let Amanda answer.
No, you were doing really well. Those things were all true.
That's what I try to do. When I'm in super productive mode, that's how I have to be. Like
Jason and I are almost like have identically idiotic inboxes. Like at any given time, we are trying to field hundreds of emails because we run our lives basically ourselves. And I think we have similar styles in that we let shit get out of control, and then we sit down for 7 hours, and we're like, oh, fuck, I have to answer everything.
All right. Thanks for that, both of you. That was nice. And next question.
That wasn't helpful at all.
Everyone can take
There's
something
actually
from
a
that.
drug.
Everybody. Was sold out, $100 ticket Lady Gaga concert, the rise in electro popularity in clubs, and advances in technology. What do you guys think the future is in small, razzle-dazzle, cabaret-like shows like this?
There's none.
There's no
not.
future.
This is the last one. This is the last
tiny
tour.
little lake
The last
that's
tour
drying
ever.
up. No, actually, I think that
I think not very much has changed in that department. I think there have always been giant pop artists doing giant things and small people doing smaller, weirder things, and there's always been... Skip Shire agrees with me. Isn't that right, Skip?
That's right. There's always some freaks traveling around the country not making money on their show.
But I don't think it's always.
I think you guys fit, absolutely solidly into the tradition of people who have traveled around the country with conjoined twins performing music. And over the years, the great high days of conjoined twin vaudeville theatre, and then the collapse of vaudeville, and when they went into sort of, well, no, I was thinking the days when people like Elvis and Buddy Holly would always be supported by conjoined twins. But
that was long
Those
ago.
days.
That was long ago. Those days are gone.
And the twins are talking to some Swedish techno producers about putting out a dance record.
I can't wait.
Yeah, we're hoping to get all things done.
They're not talking. They got emails from us, and they keep talking to us about it. But I don't think they're going to email them back.
No, I don't think
But they're really excited about it.
We want them to work with the Matrix.
All right, next question. Obviously, music is both of your lives, but you've been known to be a living statue and star in plays and do movies and stuff like that. So what has your favorite performance been that doesn't involve you playing music?
I think some of my favorite performances have had no audiences, or they've had audiences of one.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Neil Gaiman has to do it.
More coffee.
You're not doing your job.
He didn't ring the bell.
I think it's because his hair is taking over his brain.
You shut up!
Oh, Neil.
Sorry.
It's totally okay.
Because he's here, and because
One of my favorites.
Today happens to be Jason Webley's birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday!
God, that seems so sardonic. I once gave a living statue performance for Neil Gaiman for his birthday.
Wow.
I stood
Before we were dating.
Before we were dating even. It was his birthday, and we were both in New York at the same time, and he knew about my bride statuing days and characters, so I thought it would be a cool surprise to to do it for him in Washington Square Park and had him stumble upon me where I told him I would just be sitting and waiting.
No.
Yeah.
That's so
and
sweet.
it was
I love it.
freezing, and he was late.
Because I got a nice little text from her saying, "Hey, in Washington Square Park, just reading a book. I'll be on things." Oh, that's nice. I'll wander up there slowly. I'm in no hurry. She's there, but then again, the fact that you'd actually got to stand there and that you had collected enough money to buy me a hot chocolate.
I made in Washington Square Park was under construction, and I made $9.45, and I bought him a hot chocolate for his birthday.
One of those dollars was mine.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, I need friends like you. I haven't hit any sort of present like that.
When is your birthday?
I think it was.
June 29th. It's
When's
in
your birthday?
Oh,
I
June 30th.
I didn't get a present like that.
You have to have.
It was the best present I've ever had.
You have to have performance art and puppet friends. Those people do always
Yeah,
great
you need.
stuff.
I remember that.
And you need to go on tour.
Alright.
Where every birthday has
we
a
need to
special
figure that out. Alright, I'm going to go into this last question because I really like it. I don't know if we have a ton of time. So, in a poem Amanda recently wrote, you wrote, "You do not say I love you to complete strangers, even when you're convinced you do really love them." And I've talked about this.
That wasn't even a poem. That was like a rant.
Well, yeah, but it was in poem form, which
I guess
I
that was.
consider a poem.
Okay, so say what I said again.
You do not say I love you to complete strangers, even when you're convinced you do really love them. And I've talked about this with a lot of people, and do you truly believe complete strangers can fall in love without ever talking and just seeing each other? Or is that just something that happened to appear in your rant?
No, I believe that.
And has that ever happened to you where you've seen someone for the first time and you like knew right away that they were important to you, and then they end up being one of your really close friends still?
Yeah, that's happened.
Yeah.
Actually, that doesn't happen as often as falling in love with random strangers that I never see again.
That's the fun of being a statue, though.
That was when I was a statue. I had some intense connections with people that were profound and like earth-shattering, but I never spoke with those people, and I never even found out their names.
And I think in silence, there's this very simple and very true animal communication that can happen that is real and is valid. It's not always compatible with the types
With life.
with the types of relationships we are now accustomed to in our life.
A lot of this has to do with how you define love. If you're defining love as a practical relationship that involves companionship, coffee, drinks, and calling and texting.
Let's not call it that. I don't like calling it that.
There are all different kinds of love, and I am a firm believer that love can happen in all sorts of ways, especially surprising things like that.
Great.
Shizzle.
I'm glad some people. Yeah.
Did we really finish all the questions?
No, we have one more.
Oh.
I just wanted to get to that just in case. So, if I could have a time machine, one of the places I would definitely stop is and tour. You toured with 9 Inch Nails back in the day, and like that blows my mind. And so, like, what were you thinking taking those shows, and what were some of the most intense reactions, either for the good or for the bad? Because that's like a recipe for
reactions
disaster.
of the NIN crowd, or of
like anybody. Because, like, I mean, there must have been people who were there supporting you, and people who were there who didn't think you should be anywhere near there.
You know, mostly, I think there were a lot of 9 Inch Nails fans who wanted to hate us, and who wound up really liking us.
Yeah.
And because the shows were really small, they were theater shows of like 1,500 to 2,000 people.
Yeah.
They were really like the hardcore fans who weren't actually as dickheaded as I think they might have been if we were playing arenas of 20,000 people. Because they were the hardcore like music lovers and Trent supporters, and they were awesome. We only had one person yell at us in San Diego and tell us to shut up, and Trent came out and gave the guy shit and was like, "If you don't like the Dresden Dolls, leave." And we were like,
Awesome. All right, well, that's all I have right now for you guys, and thanks for all of you being here.
Yeah.
This is like
Goodbye,
the best interview
Internet.
ever.
Goodbye, Internet.
Goodbye.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
All right.
that was a good one.
Alright, I'm gonna swing this table around and put drinks on it. I'm gonna bring the meat and
We
greens.
had humor, emotion,
Twins.
tears, twins.
I have a story.
I'm gonna